Twitch chat, Wardog message, over. Welcome back guys to day 4 of our Zhuo campaign on Total War 3 Kingdoms. Let's drop that soundtrack there and jump ourselves into a live scene. We are of course picking up with the quick save that we had at the end of day 3, where Lu Bu's army with Zhang Liao and Diao Chan has been attacked by Ma Teng with his captain Han Anyue and his lieutenant and son Ma Chao. So I know that Mike, I think Mike wanted to fight this battle. I think this will be an interesting battle to fight. Plus, medium casualties on an auto resolve or a delegate rather is not ideal. Looking at this, Lu Bu should beat Ma Teng in a duel pretty soundly. He should probably beat Han Anyue in a duel pretty soundly. And yeah, I mean, I think he'll probably beat Ma Chao too. So we're going to be trying to get Lu Bu some duels here. Zhang Liao, unfortunately, is probably not going to be able to win any duels in this one. We will fight at night, which actually would have, on the delegate, turns it to low predicted casualties. However, we want to try and get that duel victory for Lu Bu, or at least one. Let's take a look at the map. Nice open field battle. Let's go do it. No worries, Cal. Thank you for the lurk, buddy. I appreciate that. Why are you so crap at duels, Ryan? Because you still have a base weapon, so it doesn't do much damage. And when going up against people like Ma Chao and Ma Teng, I mean, Ma Chao's got a gold rank weapon. Ma Teng, I think, has a bronze rank. Which is why Lu Bu with his gold rank Sky Piercer is the only one that's going to be able to defeat them in duels. This is I think this is going to be the first time we're going to see Diao Chan on the battlefield too, sponsored by Sarah, of course. Their Sentinel is about as strong as you, but she hits 50 times per minute. You hit like 32 or less. So, I don't know, like, it'd be a close fought affair. You might win, but it's probably not worth the risk, to be perfectly honest. Alright, we have got deployables and we have got siege weaponry, so we are going to go with a center line of Saber Militia, flanked by our Jian Sword Guard units that are in Zhang Liao's retinue. We're going to put those guys into a shield wall formation. Then our 2 units of G Militia, we shall hang kind of overlapping the flanks of the infantry formation, which is there. Our archers in the back line. Multiple bolt crossbow throwers. Trebuchets. Which should be able to fire over the top of them pretty easily, so we'll go with that. Deployables, we actually have 2 of each, so we're going to put a tower at either end as well. Going to spread some stakes out across the back to protect from those cavalry pushes. That's frustrating. Guess we'll pull them back a little bit. Put the oil out front. Lubu is of course going to stand out the front. Zhong Liao does have Roar of the Beast, so he's going to be able to help demoralize some of the enemy troops. And Diao Chan decreases cooldown of abilities, so we probably want her as close to Zhong Liao and Lubu as possible. We have some horse archers here who I've forgotten exist. Alright. That'll do nicely. Come at us. So 40,000, 30,000, 30,000. Ma Chao is probably the one we want to duel. Ma Chao is the only one that will duel Lubu. Han Anyue would duel Zhong Liao, but I still don't think that's the best idea. Fucking Lubu. What a boss. Lissa! Welcome to the stream. Arya, welcome to the stream as well. Wow, that didn't take much. There's Ma Chao challenging Lubu. Let's get at it. Ma Chao versus Lubu. Right here on ESPN. Han Anyue is challenging Zhong Liao. So, she has 30,000 health, Zhong Liao has 42,000. She does 360 AP damage, 454 base. Zhong Liao's doing to negate half of that, so that's 227 plus her AP, which is like 500. She's going to do 500-ish damage, between 500 and 600 every hit. And she's going to hit 50 times in a minute. That means she's going to do 3,000 damage in a minute? Is that... That's not right. 600 damage with every hit. She's going to hit 50 times in a minute. No. Am I doing the maths right here? $600 times 50. Why is this fucking hard? $600 times 1,000 would be 60,000. She's going to do 30,000 damage in a minute. There you go. That's what I'm doing wrong. So he would have 12,000 health left after the first minute. He's going to do 700 AP, 1000 base. She's going to negate 20% of that, so she's going to take 800. Your evasion is 51%, Ryan. Hers is 30. I actually think that Zhong Liao would win the duel. She's going to do 30,000 damage in a minute, roughly. I think Zhong Liao's got a higher damage output and better defensive stats than hers. And he starts with more health. So I feel like he's going to win, because he's going to do more damage than she does. But it's up to you, Ryan. You actually do have a bronze weapon. You're going to evade 20% more than she does. You've got 30% more or less better armor. You've got a higher damage output. And better health. Fuck it, no guts, no glory. We're going for it. Zhong Liao is engaging in a duel. Ma Chao's definitely very soundly losing to Lu Bu. Holy shit. Oh, there goes Ma Chao, and now Ma Tung is angry, which I guess is understandable. Just gonna have Lu Bu go get him, to be honest. Oh, Lu Bu's lost red hair for the battle. Yeah, it looks like Zhong Liao's doing pretty tidily against Hanan Yue. Might as well pop that and demoralize the troops around him. Ma Tung's running away. Woohoo! Spanish homework! I don't like that tuft of grass. Who's firing the arrows? Just getting a couple of good hits in. Zhong Liao's loud. Oh! Oh! Well, shiz. I mean, that's more or less the battle won, isn't it? Oh, you made a bad decision, mate. And you got shot just for good measure. Zhong Liao and Lu Bu basically winning the battle without anybody else's assistance, more or less. There goes Ma Tung. There goes those guys, all they did was bump into Lu Bu. That's it. Boff! You know what? We may as well get some kills. Sarah, does Diao Chan want to charge out and try and get some kills? Go ahead, Lisa. Do you like tuna? Yes. I like tinned tuna and stuff, but I'm not a massive fan of fish in general, like fresh fish or sushi or anything like that. Oh dear. Oh dear. Diao Chan will go smash faces with her husbando. Very well. Diao Chan riding out. Apparently she's faster than some of the cavalry that look like they're phoning it in a bit. Come on, Dave. Just make the horse move and we'll be fine. We don't actually have to do anything. Hello, lads. Dude, Zhong Liao still got 37,000 health. She only managed to take 5k off him. Cod and chips. I mean, yeah, fish and chips, like proper fish and chips, Ryan. I'm down for that. Yeah, that's more or less the same as me, Lissa. Like, I don't mind canned or tinned tuna, but not a big fan of anything else. Look at the bodies are just strewn across. Like, Jesus Christ. They never even died at our battle line. They just died everywhere else. Shoulda. Keep running these guys down. Zhong Liao is apparently even chasing down enemy cavalry. Yep, that's that guy with the flag chopped. Oh dear. You've been singled out, buddy. There he goes. Oh. Yeah, no, I'm with Ryan. The way that Brits do fish and chips is not like it's nothing like fish. It is fish, but it's not. It doesn't taste like that. I love that it's just Lu Bu with a trail of bodies behind him. Alright. Diao Chan, see if you can get them. Zhong Liao's managed to drive the cavalry away from the edge of the map, for a split second at least. I don't think he's gonna live. Oh! Apparently he blocked it. And again. And not that time. Oh! There goes another. Zhong Liao cutting down enemy cav. There we go, that's them out now. One unit left. Let's Benny Hill this. There we go, decisive victory. Meep, Matty, welcome to the stream, buddy. Fucking meep. son of a bitch. Well, I mean, it was an easy win. We would have won on the delegate, but Zhongliao and Lu Bu both getting those dual wins. That's what it's about. That's going to get them a health boost. Good. It has registered that they won. And we've stolen an heirloom spear and captured Han On Yue. She's 30 years old, feared, uncomplicated, and stalwart. Well, Mike's not here, I don't think, but Ryan and Sarah, you guys have a bigger say in this because it's you're in the army that's captured her. But everybody feel free to chip in on what they think Han On Yue's fate should be. Fallen and can't get out, Matty. Motherfucker. Employ or release, says Diao Chan. She's rivals with Han Sui, which I think is her dad. Zhongliao saying employ, so we will employ Han On Yue. Ryan, you're captain in Mike's absence. You choose what to do with the captured troops. Cao and Arya coming in there with employ as well. Arya, of course, New Fu's sponsor. Ransom. Alright, so we gained an heirloom spear in that battle. Lu Bu isn't greedy, so I'm not going to auto have him take it. Plus, he's got a gold weapon. So I think, Ryan, this defaults to whether or not... Well, you can't use it because you're a sentinel. But if you want, you can send the heirloom spear to a vanguard or champion, which I think is the classes that can use it. That reminds me, my guy wants something to do. Your guy being Zhou Tai, of course. I would like to send it to New Fu. Very well. 35-year-old Niu Fu, Arya. Zhong Liao is sending you a gift of an heirloom spear. Do you accept his gift? I accept his gift and send thanks. Very well, Niu Fu now with an heirloom spear. That's very nice. Zhong Liao has gained the trusting trait, Ryan. That may have been part of the previous turn, I'm not sure, but there you go. Lu Bu has no movement left. Arya, Niu Fu has a tiny bit of movement left. Is there anything you would like to do with said movement? Who are we at war with? Yeah, our western, well, our northern front is pretty broad. See if there's anything we can do with these things. Hanzhong, can't upgrade that. May as well convert that over to communal workshops though. Wudu, of course, is under Imhotep's control, so we're not going to make any decisions there. I will encamp if I can. I don't think you have half movement. No, you can't encamp. So in that case, we shall proceed into the spring of 203. Let's get a little bit of an overview, because we started off with the battle. We are currently over here. We, of course, have the Han Empire as our vassal, because we control Emperor Xian. We are at war with many, many warlords to the east, including Zhongzhang, Zhongyan, Gongsun Zan, Yuan Shao, Kong Rong, Cao Cao by the looks of things, Sun Ce to the south, Shung Xian over there, and in the west, more importantly, we are at war with Ma Teng and Han Sui. who we're fighting. Han Sui himself is in she, her, and I think he just took that off of us. So let's proceed into 203 AD and see what we can get. Xiahou Yuan, of course, is also our spy in Cao Cao's ranks. Faction destroyed, Zhuo. Coalition became a military alliance. Zhang Liao, Ryan, has gained the energetic trait. We've gained a scholar. Would Dong Zhuo want a scholar? I think probably not. Nobody interesting in there. Dong Li has leveled up. Nobody is sponsoring Dong Li just yet. So Dong Li is our heir, our eldest daughter. She's 20 years old. She's a level 2 sentinel with a clerk background. She's vain, energetic, fiery, and charismatic. I mean, vain, energetic, fiery, and charismatic. She's definitely a zealous person. So we'll give her zeal. Alrighty then. Orders for Niu Fu and Lu Bu, guys. Hmm.
新春又至，当再择盟友。
Mike, welcome to the stream. You just missed the battle with Lu Bu's army against Ma Tung's, where Lu Bu wiped the floor with Ma Chao. Welcome to the stream, buddy. I think money is more the problem right now, Cal. We could maybe afford to add you to an army, but that would require the general in charge of an army to recruit you. Alright. Lu Bu and Niu Fu, do you guys have orders for your troops? You're both more or less in the same place, with the remnants of Ma Tung's battered army down to the south, minus Han on Yue, of course. While you guys have a think, I'm going to pick a reform. We're going to get barded mounts to unlock heavy cataphracts. A cavalry charge alone is terrifying, but cavalry clad in armour? Too right. Pretty tree. Said it twice. Well, that was you and Arya discussing what you were doing, Ryan, and also now Mike's here and it's his decision. So less of the attitude, thanks. Can I reach them from where I am at? Yeah, you can. They're just on the edge of your movement. Jesus Christ, their force is almost entirely cavalry. I will go ahead and attack them to finish them off. Niu Fu with Guo Se moving in against Ma Tung. Ma Tung is not interested in continuing that fight, Arya, so you may need to give chase. Mike, are you going to be able to issue orders for Lu Bu's army? Let's head for Anding. The town, the toolmaker, or the farmland? You're kind of in the middle of Anding right now.
此地尚可建成立事。
Arya, you do have a little bit of movement left. It's not enough to actually catch Martung, but it would get you closer if you wanted to use it. Farmland. Very well. Lubu, gonna start moving east towards Anding farmland. That looks like it's gonna just fall to him because there's not a lot there to resist him. Let's get a little closer. Niu Fu, gonna pursue Martung. And it is spring, so as much as we've only played one turn, we will pop a save. And push on into the summer. The Han Empire is asking us to defend them against Tao Ying. Sun Tzu will sign peace with us if we give him 4 ancillaries: a scholar, the Wei Liao Zi, Discourses of the States, and a military G. What do we think? Noble courtiers. Lubu says never! Niu Fu says no! It's looking like it's gonna be a no. We're gonna reject. Zhong Liao losing his usual diplomatic tact and going for suck it. Martung is still trying to escape Niu Fu. I don't think it's gonna work for him. Ah, good. It's our 3-yearly check-in with the Emperor of the Han. Your time as the rightful Prime Minister of the Han has been recognized as just, and the Emperor is happy with his lot in life. You may continue along this path if you wish, though some of your people suggest alternative options. Noble courtiers, once again we must decide the Emperor's fate. Lubu says kill him. Zhong Liao says continue as Prime Minister. Niu Fu says continue as Prime Minister as well. That's looking like the continues are going to take the take it once again. Very well, we shall continue. The Han may be weakened, but the Emperor is still the Emperor. There is no greater honor than to serve as the regent of the most divine man under heaven. Niu Fu and Lubu, orders please. Niu Fu, you can reach Martung, and he's in forced march, so he shouldn't be able to escape this time. Lubu, I believe you are within striking distance of Anding farmland. Yes, you are. Take the farmland, says Lubu. There's your battle mic. What would you like to do? Delegate. Done. 170 prisoners taken. What would you like to do with the farmland? Occupy. Excellent. And Zhong Liao and Diao Chan have become friends, Ryan and Sarah. Diao Chan has leveled up, Sarah. She's still not happy. Diao Chan, Sarah, is a 31-year-old level 4 legendary strategist with a deadly beauty background. She's charismatic, perceptive, and beautiful, and she has 4 options to level up: Precision, Stifling Deluge, Reach, or Wisdom. Which skill would you like, Sarah? Wisdom. Done. She's still not particularly happy. Why have we got minus 23 from unfortunate events? The fuck's that about? Ryan, you said, can we improve the farmland whilst we are here? The only person who could stop you doing that would be Lu Bu, because he's a higher rank than you. So if Mike doesn't want to stop you, then that can happen. I will go after that army. I want them dead. Niu Fu pursuing Ma Teng. And there's your battle, Niu Fu. 2,000 men against 300. Delegate. Niu Fu sticking that spear straight through Ma Teng. I mean, he's not actually dead, but that doesn't matter. Ooh, you also gained some loot there, Arya. What would you like to do with your prisoners? Recruit them. Very well. And you have a clay dog, Arya. You can either take it for yourself, or you can try to give it to somebody else. What would you like to do? I will send it over to Ryan since he sent me the spear. Very well. Zhang Liao, Niu Fu is sending you a gift of a beautifully carved clay dog. Do you accept? I will accept. Thank you. Very well. Also, I think I saw Lu Bu saying he wouldn't resist upgrading the farmlands, so at Zhang Liao's orders, the grain fields will be upgraded to grain farms. Lu Bu cannot move. Niu Fu basically can't move either. Guo Se and Ma Teng have become rivals, and Niu Fu, Arya, is now oathsworn with Guo Se. So your 49-year-old captain, who is 14 years older than you, is now your oath brother. Saying that though, he's 49, so within a year he's going to be wanting to retire or be his own general. Seen that. Doesn't look like there's anything else we can do. So we will end the summer. Zhongzhang has an army approaching Shihe fishing port. Liu Biao is requesting military access. He will pay us 558, sure, but we would need to give him a labor recruiter and an eavesdropper. What do we think, courtiers? Imhotep, welcome to the stream, buddy. Niu Fu saying no. Diao Chan says, I think Zhang Liao has a point, but at the same time Ma Teng insulted our most illustrious Prime Minister. Zhang Liao says refuse. Zhou Tai says no as well. we are going to
你
reject
自
then.
找的。
Imatech, no worries, going to be lurking on Hoi 4. Good luck with that. Thank you for letting me know, bud. Appreciate the lurk. Zhuo has been destroyed. We've gained the Mo Zhe ancillary. Oh, hello. Lots of people in there. Zhongbao is 47, 22. I don't think we really need to recruit anyone, do we? Dongli. Alrighty.
拿起武器。
Guo Se is 50 years old, which means, Arya, Guo Se has received his letter from the Prime Minister's Office of Human Resources, or whatever the hell it is, telling him that as he has reached the age of 50, he is free to leave and retire from the military if he wishes. So, do you want to allow Guo Se to leave your army, as he has every right to do since he's now an old man? Let me have a look at his traits. He's ambitious, suspicious, and direct. So, I tell you what, Niu Fu, your oath brother Guo Se has come to you, and very directly he has stated that serving as your captain has been a pleasure for him, and he will always admire who you are as a warrior and a leader, but he cannot continue to languish as a captain, and he therefore requests your permission to depart to the capital to seek out a new appointment. What say you? I will allow him to return to the capital. Very well.
大人，
Guo Se,
有何吩咐？
along with his retinue, shall be recalled. Lissa says, hey! Alright. Arya, I need orders for Niu Fu, and Mike, I need orders for Lu Bu.
愿我的勇气直干云霄。
Looks like Lu Bu and Zhong Liao are still arguing the toss about which way they're going. So, Arya, you said now I need to recruit. Who would you like to recruit as your new captain, Niu Fu? Or who would you like to ask to join you as your new captain? We have many, many officers. I believe after Han Anyue they're not ours anymore. Or we can look at it this way. That shows a few more of them. So you've got 37-year-old Song Chen, who is of course sponsored by David. You've got 65-year-old Dong Zhuo you can ask, but you know. 55-year-old Dong Pei Shan, his wife. 21-year-old Dong Li, his daughter. 54-year-old Li Ru. 60-year-old Dong Min, Dong Zhuo's brother. 54-year-old Shu Rong. 61-year-old Li Jue. 40-year-old Zhou Tai. 35-year-old Ze Yue. 40-year-old Kong Shun. Or 31-year-old Han Anyue. Martung is pretty much just these three settlements. to the west. He hasn't got anything else. The other one that's the bigger threat is Han Sui, who owns like this entire sea, as in the letter C, around the edge. Except for that one. He has Jincheng horse pastures, Anding livestock farm, and Jincheng silk trader. Dong Li wouldn't get along very well with me. Actually, Dong Li and Niu Fu apparently harmonize. I will go ahead and recruit Dong Li. Very well. Dong Li, let me check her traits. Vain, energetic, fiery and charismatic. Yeah, there's no way she wouldn't join the army. Dong Li is recruited. Simply Dauntless, welcome to the stream. How goes it yourself, sir? It would seem Lu Bu's war council has come to a agreement. Diao Chan, as much as she respects Captain Zhong's input and sees the value of his strategy, is going to back up her husband. And Lu Bu says, I say we go for his capital. Jincheng, horse pastures. We shall march for the capital then. Do you want to do a forced march, or do you want to just move normal movement? I will move towards Anding livestock that is under enemy control. Very well, Niu Fu. You and Dong Li will begin moving that way. Regular march for Lu Bu's army. They are on the move too. That looks like all we can do for the harvest. Just trying to stay sane in these crazy times, aren't we all? Ma Tung is offering to become our vassal and pay us 491 shi per turn for 2 years. But he wants a guarantee of autonomy, which means we wouldn't be able to vassalize him without betraying him, essentially. Sorry, we wouldn't be able to annex him, so we can't, like, take over his land at any point. But he would become our vassal. What do we think, dear courtiers? Lu Bu, that's actually really good. I'd honestly take it. What do the other courtiers think? Zhong Liao getting a little bit salty because nobody listened to his oh so magnanimous wisdom for once. I was so lost at first, didn't see you standing up there. Niu Fu says accept. Means we can focus on other places. I kind of want to get the opinion of the majority of the court on this one, not just the first few people that come out. Diao Chan, I'd personally want to at least take the Anding commandery first, but I will stand by my husband. Zhou Tai, smear his blood across his lands. Zhou Tai so far the only one voicing against taking Ma Teng on as a vassal. Well, what do you mean, Mike? Is Lu Bu now voting against the vassalization of Ma Teng? Because it doesn't work if she votes with you but you vote with her, then neither of you have voted. You both just expressed that you will do what somebody else does. That sounds awfully like what I initially suggested, Lu Bu. Oh god, Zhang Liao, so salty. Lu Bu, don't forget, you're the general. You can fire his salty ass whenever you want. Send him home. If he keeps being a little bitch. Taking Onding livestock first. Take that first and then vassalize. It sounds like we're rejecting then. Suddenly Lu Bu, Diao Chan and Niu Fu have switched their stance, which has eroded the support for Ma Teng's proposal. Cao Cao has left Tao Ying's coalition. The Master Archer. This is a real, well, I say real, this happened in the novel, this is not flavour. Lu Bu intervenes in an argument between officials. He pushes them apart and grabs a bow from a nearby soldier. A halberd is set up over 150 paces away, and Lu Bu declares that if he is to hit the left branch of it, all will disperse. He pulls back the string, lets fly, and makes the impossible shot. I believe in the novel it was Liu Bei and Yuan Shu that were about to go to war, and Lu Bu turned up because he was trying to ingratiate himself with Liu Bei. His way of stopping the fight, because Liu Bei couldn't win, was to say, if I can shoot this halberd from this range, then everybody goes home. And he did, and they all went home. Because that's how things worked in ancient China, apparently. So Guo Se has now arrived back at the capital. We've still got an administrator position available, so I think Guo Se is going to be rewarded for his service. And I am going to gift him the commandery of Onding. There we go. Guo Se is now the administrator of Onding. And his first act as the administrator will be to upgrade his grain farms to communal grain farms. Niu Fu and Lu Bu, we need orders. And we'll move towards Onding livestock. By what path? It's up there. This path's probably going the wrong way, but at least here you've kind of got multiple options. You have the western path on the west side of this stream, you have the eastern road, or you have the plains in the center. Which one would you like to take? The plains. Very well. Move towards the capital in case we don't get as good a peace offering. Very well. Lu Bu moving towards the capital. Do I have my own character? Technically speaking, I'm Dong Zhuo. Nobody's allowed to sponsor Dong Zhuo because he's the faction leader, so if somebody sponsored him, they'd be able to basically make every single decision, and that would not only make it snail's pace slow, but be unfair to other people. So technically, Dong Zhuo is my character, the faction leader. Alrighty then. that seems to be all we can do for the autumn, so we'll push on. Zhongzhang's army is arriving out of the mountains at Shihe fishing port, and Ma Chao has a very large force in front of Niu Fu. The Han is calling us in to war against Kong Zhou. Liu Zhong is offering a non-aggression pact for 682 shi. Liu Zhong lives to our southwest, just down here. He is this lemon yellow colour. Zhou Tai says if there's an assignment to collect taxes, I'll squeeze some coin out of the peasants. I don't think that as a vanguard you'll be able to do that, Cao. But commanders probably could. Zhang Liao saying accept. Diao Chan saying yes, Liu Zhong is a good boy, because of course he's slightly chonky, so Sarah thinks the world of him. Can't do any wrong. Scott, welcome to the stream, mate. How is your Monday going? Niu Fu and Lu Bu both saying accept as well. Wow, Liu Zhong, apparently just by looking cheerful, has turned all of Dong Zhuo's bloodthirsty officers into accepting peace. Wonderful. Zhong Chao has been destroyed. Dong Yo has been born to Dong Min and Ze Yue. That's a new nephew? Yes, a new nephew for Dong Zhuo. So Ma Chao, along with Ma Tie and Peng De, ooh, Peng De's running around, is presenting a threat, a significant threat to Niu Fu's small force. So I'm going to need orders for Niu Fu and Lu Bu in the winter of 203 AD. Shihe fishing port is being besieged by Bi Zheyan, who has Yu Shun and Shi Wen, or Wen Lan rather, as a lieutenant. Reinforce Niu Fu. How are we doing this, guys? There's two of you within... I don't know what... You're going to have to be more specific. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you want to do. So Lu Bu cannot reach Ma Chao's army in terms of fighting him himself, but he can reach the edge of Ma Chao's reinforcement range. Niu Fu obviously can reach him because they're practically in sneezing distance of each other. But he is not particularly strong. Lu Bu says we will get in reinforcement range if Niu Fu will attack. Well, then it depends on what orders Niu Fu is going to give. If Lu Bu is doing that, I will attack once he is in position. Very well. Lu Bu is going to move up to the edge of Ma Chao's reinforcement range. And then Niu Fu, with Lu Bu backing him up, is going to attack. And Ma Chao is going to run away. So Lu Bu has a smidge of movement left. Niu Fu has quite a bit of movement left. What do you guys want to do with your excess movement? By the way, I feel like you two made the right decision there. I mean, Ryan didn't give specifics on where he was planning to do the use Niu Fu as bait thing, But since he didn't specifically say anywhere else, I'm going to assume he meant there. And I think Marshall would have just attacked the toolmaker then. Sometimes being direct is more fitting than being crafty. Newfu's going to stay put. How about call in the B2 and use a tactical nuke? Yep, we'll get right on the phones that we don't have for that one, Scott. Some Chinese person's going to have to invent the phone about 2,000 years early. Lubu says, I say we hold. Alright. Let me check some shit here. Yeah, they don't have the ability to do night battles. It may be worth you guys moving a tiny bit closer together, because I think Newfu might be just outside of Lubu's circle.
天气虽冷，但还有敌人要打。
We will move closer, says Lubu. Alright. Dong Zhuo's 2 generals preparing themselves. That's all we can get done for the winter. Welcome to the stream, Tyler. Zhongjong. Oh, hello. Do quite a bit of damage. You do not. I'm gonna try fighting this. I think there's a slim chance we could win, and certainly we can do a lot of damage to them. So I'm gonna try and defend our eastern border here. Finally got the Battle Brothers DLC. Hey! Blazing Deserts got delayed. I didn't see that. Okay, we've got troops there. Troops there. Okay. None of our guys have got shields, which is less than ideal. Do, however, all have caltrops. Fuck's sake. Thank you.
做好准备。准备好了。 准备就绪。
We'll put you there.
注意，
We'll put these guys over here.
做好准备
And。then
听命。挺住。射手就绪。
swap them around
射手在
because
此，
they've got 20 feet less range.
准备好了。
Alright. Let's go.
鼓起勇气。进攻，
Caltrops out.
做好准备。顽强不屈。为了大义，
Caltrops out. They're splitting up, which I do not like. I think I definitely wished you happy birthday on Discord, Tyler, but happy birthday, mate. Guys, if you haven't said happy birthday to Tyler, please do.
准备
It
就
was
绪
his。birthday recently.
现在行动。
It's really fucking hard to see where these caltrops are going in this
给我
snow.
上！时机已至。
There?
护国讨
Sure,
贼。
why not?
注意！听令，杀呀！
Not that way, you bellends. Kind of the point of you being on the flank. Oh, snap. They got through there
骑
quick.
兵，
Oh no, they've set things on fire.
顽强不屈。
That's less than ideal. They're getting through there too.
时机已至，赶紧走。准备就绪，赶快前进。准备好了，不要留情。
Caltrops out! Yep.
做好准备，
我军士兵丢盔弃甲，真懦夫也。
行进，进军。
Oh, our guys are not holding well here.
快点！毛兵注意，赶快行动，做好准备。
Like that, like that. Light it! Light it! Light it! What is wrong with you, you absolute bellends?
杀呀！鼓起勇气，
Go get them, for fuck's sake.
听命！
敌军仓皇逃窜，一群懦夫。
挺住，前进！听我指挥，冲啊！
Uh-oh.
鼓起勇气，
Uh-oh.
动作快点！杀
Too
过
late.
敌军！准备就绪，
敌军四散而逃，到底是无胆鼠辈。
快速前进！
Oh,
尽
go
情
get
厮
them.
杀！等我命令，加速前进！杀！ 好准备，片甲不留。
敌军仓皇逃窜，一群懦夫。
No, I want my unit, not the enemy unit.
顽强不屈，准备好了。向前开进，做好准备，杀！准备作战，使劲杀！
国军士卒仓皇逃命，真乃丧家之犬。
听命，进攻！毛病来我身边。毛兵准备，不要留情。
Curse you! Yep, they've won.
国军士兵正在四散而逃。
时机已至，准备就绪。快走，快走！
Come on, form up, idiots! Well, if you'd have done it quick enough, you'd have been okay.
做好准备，砍翻他们！尽情厮杀！做好准备，
敌军攻势太猛，不得不退。
Oh dear.
准备好了，听命！
Oh dear. That's gonna be it.
长毛病，顽强不屈。鼓起勇气。
Turn around,
我
turn
军一
around.
支部队已全军覆没。
Nope. Didn't manage to brace. They do take a frustratingly long time to brace.
停住！赶快！注意，诛灭敌军！做好准备。
I think apparently nobody's told this unit over here that we've lost. Oh, there we go. I guess they heard me. Oh well. Didn't think we were going to win. It was a very slim chance. Trooper Meow, welcome to the stream, buddy. Sorry I missed you coming in there. Well, we've lost the fishing port to Zhongjiang, and Ma Chao has taken Shuofang salt mine off of the Han. Liu Dai's faction has been destroyed. I need orders for Niu Fu and Lu Bu.
打起精神来！
And I'm gonna go and pick a reform. Why not? Hereditary Buchu. One will always find work as a soldier. There will always be need of warriors. Dong Zhuo has leveled up to level 6. 65 years old, level 6, legendary vanguard. Cruel tyrant, arrogant, cruel, greedy, and dutiful. And we're going to give him intensity, because he's got to be an intense person to deal with, surely. Say we both push up there.
正气如火，熊熊不息。
Very well. Lubu
吕奉先
moving
来
out.
也！
Niu Fu, you can either choose to be slightly ahead of Lubu or you can be slightly behind Lubu. And we'll push up next to him.
注意，
Can't wait for the green skin rework for Total War Warhammer. Sure that will come soon enough. That's all we can get done for the spring of 204. It is spring though, so it is time for another save. Thinking it'll be delayed till summer? Yeah, it probably will. I think a lot of companies are... I mean, most of their teams are working remotely. Like, there's only so much they can do. Kong Rong is besieging Luoyang trade port with a very small army. Mike Lubu has gained the energetic trait. Lots of energetic officers in Dong Zhuo's faction. And Dong Min has leveled up as well. Dong Min, as yet unsponsored, is a 60-year-old level 4 commander with an officer background. He is healthy, incompetent, vigilant and philanthropic. And he can either go with meditation, dignity or clarity. That's an interesting one for him. Although I think because of his background, I'm going to give him dignity. So Branau, or you take him? I mean, stick around long enough, Tyler, because mad people dish out gift subs sometimes, so I'm sure you'll get one eventually. We have an army pushing the capital. What the fuck has Kong Rong got in this? Really? Really, bro?
不辱使命。
Fuck off.
"大势已定。
Garrison stealing a win there. We'll take the replenishment because we don't know if they'll have to fend somebody else off. They gained a jade sickle. Shame they can't use it, really. Alrighty then, it looks like Ma Chao has vacated Shuofang salt mine. However, before you strike camp for the day, Niu Fu, you have received a letter from your oath brother, the administrator of Anding Guo Se. In this letter, he beseeches you to cease being Lubu's lapdog and strike out on your own. Recruit more troops to your army, find an apt lieutenant, and strike out. Earn glory, and stop following Lubu. Sarah, thank you very much. Tyler, there you go. Told you, occasionally crazy people give gift subs in this channel. Sarah, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Tyler. Tyler, Welcome back to the wolf pack, buddy. New Fu and Lu Bu, we need your orders for the summer of 204. We'll start recruiting some. You can't do that in enemy territory.
悉心节欲，待时而发。
Lu Bu says we fall back and start defending our southern border.
直干云霄。
I will move back to friendly territory. Very well. New Fu is going to return to friendly lines. You are now in friendly territory, New Fu. You are just on the right side of the line. Lu Bu and Zhang Liao getting into it again like an old married couple. I'll wait until they've decided which one of them is right in this argument. I shall do some recruiting. Very well, let's do that while they have that debate. What would you like to recruit, Arya? Would you like to recruit a lieutenant or add to Dong Li's retinue? I will add to Dong Li's retinue. Very well. What would you like to add? I mean, there's obviously different options. In the missile units, you've got archer militia or mounted archers. Got mounted lancer militia, cavalry, mounted saber militia, melee cav, G militia, and then her specialized area, assault infantry. We have Axe Band, Saber Militia, and Jian Sword Guards. New Fu can handle the north. We will move south. There's a few big armies hanging around there. Very well. If that's what Lu Bu wishes to do, you're more or less going to be in the same spot as New Fu for a turn anyway. Do a sword guard and an archer unit. That's Lu Bu, not New Fu. A sword guard and an archer unit. Let's crump these gits! That will work for now. Very well. Onding. We don't have 2 full armies yet. And we definitely can't afford to have 3 full armies.
机不可失，时不再来。
I think that's all we can get done for the summer.
这里几乎没有人。
Our food situation's not good. No, it isn't, but there's not really... We can't build anything that's going to help, so... There's not much we can do about it.
还是贸易赚钱快。
Liu Bei is offering us a trade agreement. He's going to pay 305 shi for a trade agreement that is worth 482 shi every turn. What do we think, courtiers? Tiao Chan says yes. Lu Bu says yes. Niu Fu says accept. Very well, we will go with accept and sign that deal with Liu Bei. Zhongjiang on the move towards Hedong, which is the Han Empire's territory. Our vassal. Han Sui has an army entering Anding to the east side of the commandery. Living in harmony. Aria, this is for Niu Fu and Dong Li. Whilst some would prefer to watch the days go by in a placid harmony, others are determined to go forth and seize that sinking sun. A friendship forms from this boundless zeal, as two of your warriors find companionship in their endless adventures. To watch them is exhausting, but heartening. Donga1, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the doghouse. Niu Fu is going to push east and recruit more. Niu Fu, as you pass through Anding Toolmaker on your way to the east, a rider approaches you. He hails you, General Niu, and states that Administrator Guo Se would like to join his personal retinue to your forces. The messenger explains that as the administrator is a very important man, it wouldn't be fitting for him to serve beneath you, but he does wish to offer you his retinue. What do you say? Would you accept Guo Se assuming command of your forces, but keeping you and Dong Li on as his officers? I think my dear husband is right. We need to strengthen our southern defences. Great. Thank you, dear wife. We will move south. Lu Bu is moving south, so he's going to head this way.
This 地尚可建成立事。
I will accept his offer, says Niu Fu. Very well. So you arrive at Anding Toolmaker.
众将且于堂前，谈笑
And then
欢颜。
Guo Si's retinue joins the
若
army.
要急躁，
And Guo Si takes command. Now let's see where he thinks we're at here. We are going to need to get some more archers in there. We have more than enough G militia. We'll swap them to an archer militia. This is just because I prefer having 6 missile units in an army, to be honest, but it's important to Guo Si that we bolster
看
the
看这
ranks
巍
here,
峨群山，
because he is ambitious and direct, so he's not going to fuck about or waste time. He wants to just get on with it, start earning himself some glory. Go with another unit of them. Right, there. That's a full army mustering now. And we still aren't losing too much because we bought a lot of militia which are cheap to upkeep.
开战！
Han Anyue is not too pleased with her lot in life, but tough shit. Let's move on into the autumn. Also a paranoid thug who is suspicious, yeah. So, yeah. Which officers are open for sponsorship outside of Dongmin? I'll show you on the next turn, Tyler. Liu Biao is offering a military access deal for 539 shi, as long as we give him a labour recruiter and an eavesdropper. What do we think, courtiers? Niu Fu says no. Diao Chan says nope. Lu Bu says no. I think you're going to hell, Liu Biao.
如此拒绝，真是无礼。
Han Sui attacking Ondine farmland. I don't think we're going to win that. There's no shields in there, and these units are more beat up than the last time I tried to defend this kind of thing, so we'll let him have it. Lissa, be right back, lurking. No worries. Thank you for letting me know. Appreciate the lurk. Thank you very much. Brave versus cowardly. As you are inspecting the defences, you are disrupted by an argument between 2 officers. "You are a coward unlike any other," cries the first. "I saw you fleeting like a lamb. I saw you." "I was not," states the second, "and even so, it's better to survive a coward than die a meathead and a fool." They do not even seem to notice you. We are going to side with brave, because Dong Zhuo himself might not be brave, but he sure as shit thinks he is. Or at least wants people who are. There is no room for cowardice in your armies. With a sudden strike, you cut the craven knave down. I don't think that means physically. Guo Si has leveled up. Jesus Christ. Guo Si, of course. Tyler will go through the officers who are not yet sponsored. Dong Li is not yet sponsored. 22-year-old daughter of Dong Zhuo. Guo Si is not yet sponsored. 51-year-old administrator of Anding. Song Chen is, sorry. Dong Pei Shan is not. 56-year-old wife of Dong Zhuo. Li Ru, 55-year-old son-in-law, I think, in the story of Dong Zhuo, is not yet sponsored. I don't think. Did somebody sponsor Li Ru? No, nobody sponsored Li Ru. Dongmin, Dong Zhuo's 61-year-old brother, is still available, as is 55-year-old Xu Rong, 62-year-old Li Zhuo, 36-year-old Ze Yue, and 32-year-old Han Anyue. Need after feeding nap. Need after feeding nap. Catch you all later. No worries, Scott. See you soon, buddy. Thank you for stopping by the stream. I appreciate that, man. Hopefully see you on SRP at some point. I'll take Dong Li. Interesting choice. So just when, as you're taking Dong Li, Tyler, she is currently our faction heir, and as per the rules we established in the last one, if your sponsored character becomes the faction leader, i.e. they are the heir and then Dong Zhuo dies, you can no longer sponsor that character as the faction leader, but for one turn you do get to choose whether or not to, like, who you want to appoint as your heir, but it may get changed later on. I'll take Gong Min, or whatever green guy's name was. The only green guy that's available is Xu Rong. Dong Min? He's yellow. Who do you want? Guo Se. Yeah, because that sounds like Gong Min. Very well. Guo Se is 51 years old. He is a level 3 champion with a paranoid thug background. He's ambitious, suspicious, and direct. He is the administrator of Anding and is currently commanding the army with Niu Fu and Dong Li in it. And you've just leveled up, so you have a choice of 4 level ups: Wisdom, Consideration, Mobility, or Flexibility. Yeah, I mean, Arya, I'm not, we may need to have a think about people taking over NPCs that have currently already started doing stuff in their career. I don't mind if it's NPCs that are sitting at court doing nothing, or junior officers in an army, but I think in future we may need to make a decision on people just taking over NPC generals, but we'll see. Flexibility fits best, I think. Very well, we'll go with flexibility. Right, in that case, Guo Se and Lu Bu, we need orders from both of you. Apparently there's a rebellion imminent in Anding. Sort your shit out, Guo Se, these are your people. I mean, you can switch it whenever you want. You can switch it now, which again is a little bit weird because you just chose a level up for Guo Se, but I don't really mind. I tell you what, I'm not that I'm going to change it retroactively because that would be unfair to Tyler, but I'm going to ask you guys that are in the stream now. If we've got an NPC who started to do their own career, like such as Guo Se, right? He's already served in the military, he's already an administrator. Do we say that those characters are essentially, I guess, my sponsors, in that they've already started doing things? It's not fair for another player to just come in and be like, yes, I'll choose the most powerful NPC in the campaign. What do you guys think? I'll see what you guys think. If that sponsorship directly impacts another established sponsor, it should be disallowed. I don't disagree, Ryan, but that seems really muddy. Because where does that stop? Like, if they're going to take over somebody who's in, like, a court position, or they're a lieutenant in an army with another sponsor, like, it just, I don't know, it just feels muddy. That's a point. Do we do it on the same terms, Sarah, as we do things like people sponsoring wives, husbands, and children, where the other sponsor involved has to say yes? In fact, I don't know why I didn't do it that way anyway. That should be the way it's done. Yeah, I think we're going to do it that way, where if it affects another person's sponsorship, as in they are potentially another sponsor's general, and the other sponsor's been working with the NPC and establishing those bonds, I think that person gets to choose. Same as if it was a husband, wife, or child. So, in that case, Tyler, I'm kicking your ass off of Guo, sir. Pick another one. Because I don't want to put the pressure on Arya to say, is she going to retroactively approve you or not? I'm retroactively unapproving you. And we'll do it that way from now on. If there's a sponsored officer who's a lieutenant or a captain, people can't sponsor their general without them saying that it's okay. If they say it's okay, then that's up to them, but... Who else is available again? Dong Li, who is the heir. 22-year-old daughter of Dong Zhuo. And then everybody else is at court. So, 56-year-old Dong Pei Shan, Dong Zhuo's wife. 55-year-old Li Ru. 61-year-old Dong Min. 55-year-old Shu Rong. 62-year-old Li Jue. 36-year-old Zhe Yue, who is Dong Min's wife, and 32-year-old Han An Yue, who is Han Sui's daughter. Fuck it, Dong Li. Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, Tyler's gonna sponsor Dong Li. Because at this point I'm gonna make a fucking rule that says you can't change your sponsorship 5 times in one turn. So, yeah, no, you don't already have somebody. Tyler, you are now sponsoring Dong Li, provided that is that Arya is okay with you sponsoring Dong Li, because Dong Li and Yu Fu have already been building a relationship. Arya's fine with it, so Tyler, you are now sponsoring 22-year-old daughter of Dong Zhuo, Dong Li. I need orders for Lu Bu, Mike, who apparently can move a ridiculous distance to the south. Right, Guo Sir is going to hold where he is to get the mustering bonus on his army. However, he sends word to Lu Bu that he will engage Han Sui to the east if Lu Bu wants to go somewhere else. So we're just waiting on Grand Commandant Lu Bu. We're starting to lose money as well as a lot of food now. Yep, that ain't happening. We will keep moving south, says Lu Bu. Very well. Lu Bu's army gonna continue moving south. Are you just regular moving, Lu Bu, or are we forced marching it? What's on me? What did I do? We will keep regular marching so we can keep healing. You don't need to heal. Everybody's fully healed. That's why I asked. everybody is. Oh yeah, no, that's not them healing. That's their it's because they're legendary characters. If they've got the green plus here, that means that they've got like so many wounds. If they've got a yellow one, they're losing them. If they've got a red one, the next time they get killed in battle, they're dead, even though they're legendary. If they were healing, it looks more like, well, none of the officers here are, but it looks the same as the troops. They have like a green bar along the bottom, which they don't have. They're at full health. What's Lubu's health now? 44,000. Then yes, force march. Very well. Which way are we going? Because you said south, but I'm not sure where you want to go down here in Hanzhong, Chang'an kind of area. Which way are we going, Mike? Straight south, the Han Empire will have to pull their weight. Okay. I'm just curious what we're going straight south for. I'm fine with doing it, but there's no enemies to the south. I'm just curious as to where you're going. Ondine is a problem right now, but that's fine. Alright, that's all we can do for the autumn. Ma Tung will sign peace with us and offers us 546 Shi per turn for 2 turns. What do we think, courtiers? Dong Li says heck nah, actually yes. Lubu says yes on peace. Niu Fu says yes. Will he accept to be our vassal? I doubt it, but we can try. Oh, I see. Okay, peace, and then... yeah, no, not really. He is not interested in being our vassal. I think the majority are for peace right now, including the Grand Commandant. Dong Li thinks we should go bet his face in. I mean, Diao Chan and Zhong Liao haven't actually chosen what they want to do right now. Keyboard please. Keyboard please. If the Northern Army thinks they can take it. You mean Guo Se? So Lu Bu is now asking for Guo Se's opinion. I mean, Guo Se thinks that it is perfectly reasonable to defeat Ma Teng and Han Sui, but it's kinda hard to do that when Lu Bu takes half of the army and fucks off south on holiday. Guo Se is direct and ambitious. He believes he can do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Then I vote no, says Lu Bu. And obviously Guo Se is voting no. But I still think we've got a majority for yes. Diao Chan votes no. Yu Fu, why are you unsure? Shut up, Dong Li! Screaming war in the tent like a fucking lunatic. I'm trying to talk to Yu Fu. Bad enough we have to fucking tolerate your presence with your fucking father's sword of Damocles hanging over his head the entire goddamn time. Yay or nay? Guo Se is nay for peace. No peace. Dong Li is no peace. Diao Chan is no peace. Jia Shu is no peace. Well, this has turned around very quickly. Four nays and no yays. That's a nay.
实乃得陇望蜀。
Yu Fu don't care. Yu Fu should care. Where the fuck did he just go? Li Zhuo has gained the philanthropic trait. Right. He insulted you. Ma Chao now has a garbage weapon. Ma Tie is also garbage. Peng De is also garbage. However, their army is heavily shock cavalry oriented. Right. Guo Se is direct and ambitious. He's going to go fight this. And Yu Fu, I am counting on your spear to cut down enemy officers. Can you do it? For some reason I've never encountered Pang Tong or Zhuge Liang on the campaign map. I've definitely seen both. Spears aren't for cutting, you fudge muppet. Shush!
释放怒火吧！
Spears will cut. Pyrrhic victory. Good god. Right, they have a lot of cavalry, but I think we'll be fine. They've got some Archers. All of their... Okay, actually, which ones of their officers have got relationships? None of them! Perfect! So who's got the most HP? Ma Chao has 49. Niu Fu has 42. Ma Tier has 40. Pang De has 49. Very well. Map view. Neasty, welcome to the stream. Yes, I do know how uncomfortable it is to use headphones in bed. Should we not try to fix our economy? I mean, yes, we should, but if you know a magic way of fixing the economy, Jashu, please do. Niu Fu is going to be sent forth to try and deal with some of our foes here. I think, Arya, that Niu Fu should beat all three of them. Not necessarily all three of them in one go. I mean, he should beat all three of them individually. And he might be able to do 2 duels. It depends how much damage the first one does to him. Alright, let's take Saber Militia. We'll bolster up the right side with some Gen Sword Guard. And we'll keep the axe bands at the back. Archers in the second line. Spear guards on the flank. With G Militia behind them. Cav watching the rear. Guosa doesn't actually have any benefits, so... Dongli has melee evasion. We'll put her there, I guess. Oh, we'll put her down here. And Niu Fu will be placed in the front rank, where he can charge straight into the enemy. Tower there. Tower there. Fire pit there. Tar pit there. Alright, let's let them come at us. Niu Fu has Oath Sworn in the battle because Guo Se is present. I'm pretty sure that he should be able to defeat the enemy officers, so we're going to wait until they get closer. We should probably check who's going to duel. Oh no! None of them want to duel. Well, at least not with Niu Fu. Assholes. That's annoying. I don't think the other two are going to win one. have got a lot of cavalry.
在，向前进军，
Flip them around.
推进，
Flip them around.
友军正在遭受攻击。
顽强不屈，
Cheap
做好准
bastards.
备，诛灭敌军。就算你卷土重来，又能如何？多言无益，快住口！赶快！鼓起勇气！哼！敌军士兵正在溃逃。
Oh god, the front line just dissolved.
准备就绪，片甲不
What
留
the。fuck?
箭如雨下。杀！
Where did the front line just go?
准备开战，前进！
准备就绪。
You forward.
尽情
You
挥手
forward.
哼！敌军士兵正在溃逃。
准备开战。赶快！
加快速度！
That way.
杀！准备就绪，进攻！挺住！停电！准备开战！
They still
我
don't
军
want
士
to
卒
duel
仓皇逃
Mu
命，
Fu.
丧家之犬，顽强不屈。
在。
Jesus Christ.
挺住！诛灭敌军！
Oh, they had cataphracts. I didn't actually realize some of their
减备战！
我
melee
军已
units
占
were
领敌军上楼。
cataphracts.
赶快，赶快！
Some of their cavalry units, sorry, not melee units.
时机已至。
You're about to get wrecked.
不要留情！
What the fuck?
顽强不屈，箭如雨下。
这一次
That's gotta be
我
Ma
会击败
Chao's
你
stupid Roar of the Beast
任你
ability.
滔滔不绝，在我听来，不过是吟吟狂吠罢了。准备开战！
Aha!
敌军士兵
Some of them would duel Mu Fu now. 28k. 34k. I think we get Mu Fu to Pone Martyr. Just want to double check. Yeah, I think we can do that. Niu Fu! We can turn the tide of the battle if you can cut down Martyr! Or Pangde. Fuck, either one of them would fight. I think you probably got the best chance against Martyr, to be fair. But you fucking either of them. Kill someone! Which one do you want to get? Ma Chao's brother or Pangde? Pangde is off to the left, and Martyr is in this fight over here. Martyr! Dirty Shark, welcome to... what a name, Dirty Shark, welcome to the stream. Guys, say hello to Dirty Shark, they are new. Dirty Shark, do 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 do. Dirty Shark, do 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 do.
准备好了，
你必败无疑。
Hold up. Pangde would apparently also duel Guo Se. 38k. 60% armor though. Yeah, no, fuck that. Alright. Dong Li and Guo Se chasing Ma Chao around. Niu Fu is going at Martyr. Don't actually think... I think this one... Yeah, this one's Niu Fu. His spear's got some, like, fluffy bits on the end of it. Because fluffy bits make you fight better. Alright, what's going on? Oh my god. You need to come back towards the fight. You need to turn around and start shooting the enemy. You need to kill them. That spear throw was badass. It was. Have another one just because. Apparently that's Niu Fu's go-to move. Who are you and where are you? Get back down there in the fight. This is a lot messier than I thought it would be. In all honesty. Ma Chao is long gone. That bro is running. Guan Niu Fu. What? Apparently, Martyr's running away? What? Did he... The AI doesn't... Oh, it... Wait, what? The AI doesn't do that. Pang De's challenging Niu Fu to a duel. I don't know if that's the best idea. Pang De has 60% armor. I mean, shit, I actually think Niu Fu would probably beat Pang De too, to be honest, Arya. I don't know, Arya. It is an option for players to retreat from duels, but I've never seen an AI do it. Unless Martyr's a coward, maybe? Like his character? Or is Niu Fu kind? Or... I don't fucking know. I think you'll win. I don't like to, my advice, my sort of position is, I think you will win. You should win. You do 2.3k armor piercing damage, which ignores his 60% armor, and he doesn't do a lot of damage. But it's got to be your decision. It's your character. I think you'll win. You've got like 2k more health than he does. You attack faster than he does. You do more damage than he does. He's got better armor, but most of your damage ignores armor anyway. Alright, Niu Fu's gonna go for 2, I guess. See how this goes. There's Pang De coming down the hill. Niu Fu gets the first blow. Hold up, gotta get some of these units back in the fight. I think we've won. In fact, Niu Fu versus Pang De might be the last proper combat on the field. Stop. Oh, Yeah, looks like Niu Fu's winning pretty soundly. 2 duels in a row, Niu Fu. That animation got a bit weird. I actually... Niu Fu let him go and then he took an arrow to the head. Holy shit! Okay, so Arya, I think Niu Fu probably has a trait. I can't remember which trait it is. But Liu Bei's got it too. If Liu Bei beats somebody in a duel, I think it's the kind trait. He won't kill them. He like stops fighting and they leave and they run off the battlefield. I think maybe Niu Fu has that because that happened twice there. But shit, Pang De tried to. Niu Fu was like, "You may leave." I guess not. Aren't duels like mocapped or something? Yeah, did you not see? Well, I mean, we won. Niu Fu getting 2 duel wins. He didn't even get a chance to run away. He literally turned around and took an arrow to the head and dropped to his knees. Like, that's... I love that he just kind of stopped and dropped to his knees. And face planted. Like, yep, bro, you lost. Yeah, there we go. Niu Fu with 2 wins. Ma Tia and Pang De. Pang De levels. I think this victory belongs to Niu Fu. I mean, shit. Defeated Ma Tia and Pang De, and hell, when the first duel started, our battle line was all kinds of hell. Niu Fu! What would you like to do with our 87 prisoners? 87's not a lot. I feel like we killed a lot of people. Recruit them! It almost looked like it was interrupted. I mean, yeah, but it wasn't though. Like, he let him go. A captured officer. During the to and fro of war, you managed to capture an enemy officer. Though he fought bravely, he is no fool. He offers himself to your service. You have bested him, and by extension his master. Your strength is greater, and cause therefore just. He is your man now. He will fight for you. Who did we just grab? I mean, it's not going to be a famous person. Chu Ying, who is apparently 18, honourable, concerned, and vain. What a boss. Guo Se and Ma Chao are now rivals, as is Niu Fu and Ma Chao. And Niu Fu has leveled up. Has he got that? He does. That's why, Arya, when you win a duel, because you're kind, you let them leave. Like, Niu Fu lets them walk away when he wins. Because he's kind. Liu Bei has that trait too. Ooh, hold on, I need to plug my phone in. What's all your traits? So you are a guerrilla fighter background. We might be vastly outnumbered, but never underestimate the element of surprise. You are wise when others... Excuse me, do you mind? When others are lost, it is this one's advice they seek out first. You are defiant. Any attempt to hold sway over this one will always be met with dogged resistance. Relentless. When this one falls, he who strikes the final blow should dig the grave deeply. For some say even death will not stop them. Energetic. This one spends every waking hour in motion, going about all their activities with excessive enthusiasm. Fiery. Not a bear to be poked. This one is prone to outbursts of anger. And then, completely against the vein of the rest of it, kind. A bit of fragrance always clings to the hand that gives roses. Oh, that's a really interesting... I've never read the kind trait before. That's a nice bit of flavor text. And you have leveled up, Arya. So you have 4 options for level up. Reach, Guile, Fury, or Clarity. Which one would you like to go for? That's a weird combination. I think that's what makes Three Kingdoms interesting to me. That you can get traits where, like, I mean, shit, what kind of person is Niu Fu? Wise, so people are always asking for his advice, which suits him being kind because he's gonna give it. He's defiant, relentless, energetic, and fiery, which basically means if you're his enemy, fucking too bad you, I guess. Can you go over each one? I have looked but can't remember them. So you have Reach, +8 Instinct, +1 available armies if this character is Prime Minister, Heir, or Faction Leader, +25% campaign movement range when commanding. Guile is +8 Cunning, enables guerrilla deployment for your retinue, and 25% chance of ambushing for the army you're in. Fury is +8 Instinct as well, +2 Morale in enemy territory when commanding, and +25 charge bonus for your retinue. And Clarity is +8 Authority, -25% building upkeep if you are an administrator in your commandering, and +50% line of sight. The blue one, Guile. The crafty fox evades the farmer's blade. Very well. We've seen that. Zhuo has gained philanthropic. I think we knew that anyway. Oh, good. We can catch Ma Chao again. We'll delegate this one, because their army, their officers are beat anyway, they won't duel us. I say that, but I knew it, the delegate's going to give us one. And apparently Ma Chao won, because it's broken. We've gained a stone pig, that looked like. Given that we're losing 500 income per turn, this is 2 turns worth of extra income, or 2 turns worth of not being bankrupt, so I think ransoming the troops is the smarter option. Guosi and Pang De are now rivals, as is Dongli and Ma Chao, and we've gained a stone pig. Ma Tie has been killed. Niu Fu, didn't you already get like a... Oh no, you got the spear. Niu Fu, your oath brother Guosi would like to gift you the wonderfully carved stone pig that we just recovered in the loot. It always weirds me out when it's like wooden fish. It's like, why would they give that to each other? But, I mean, shit, it's nice, right? A pristinely carved stone pig has been found amongst the loot of the battle. And Guosi would like Niu Fu to have it. Niu Fu is going to accept. Right. We are going to move right up to the border, but stay on our side so we get an extra turn of replenishment. Although, saying that, there's a Yoatum rebellion down there, but it is what it is. Right, Mike. We need orders for Lu Bu's army. Oh, I guess it does, yeah, like with the Chinese calendar being, or Chinese zodiac being all animal related. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's to do with the zodiac and stuff. We will head back north and help grab some land quickly to help with our deficit. Well, I mean, hang on. How far can you move in? Okay.
稍事休息，
休息休息.
继续前进。
I always want to say that he's shouting at sushi when he says that, which I feel like that's probably not, like, is not the right thing to say, because I know that they're speaking Chinese and I know Chinese is a language, and I'm also not stupid enough to think that sushi is Chinese. I know it's Japanese, but it's just the sounds. It sounds like he's saying shouting at sushi. Build a private workshop in Wudu. Ah! Our administrator of Wudu has woken up. Build a private workshop. Very well. Private workshop is being built. Administrator Jar. Mike, you couldn't reach that rebellion in one turn, so... right. What is it? 10:30. Okay. We'll move on to spring of 205.
若我军还能再战，
Ah! Here comes the peddler of pointless pieces of poo himself, Mr. Kongi Rongi Roo, offering us 2,163 sure for peace. Yeah, I kind of wish that I spoke Chinese. It's Mandarin, right? I think it's Mandarin that they're speaking. I don't know if it's Mandarin or Cantonese, to be honest. I actually don't know the difference, which is really, really insensitive. But I don't know what the difference is. I know they're different. New Fu saying accept. Zhong Liao saying I say we make peace with the Kongrong Roadshow. Money for someone, no one near us. Diao Chan saying accept as well. Yeah, I think Kongi Rongi Roo gets his ticket out for 2,000 sure. Make peace with the buyer of China. Good, that's that done. Brothers in arms, Mike and Ryan. This one's for Lu Bu and Zhong Liao. Two brothers, their bonds forged in war and strengthened by strife, sit around a campfire in the dimming light of evening. They share tales of glory and memories of friends long gone. Their smiles are wistful and their thoughts bittersweet, but they are glad above all to have one another for support. Wonderful. How wholesome. We've gained a craftsman. "58-year-old Zerong is in the recruitment pool. His daughter is our brother's wife." I mean, we don't really have the money to support. As I'd love to be able to bring him into the court as like part of the RP. Like he's wandering the land without land anymore, and we're like, come, come, your daughter is married to my brother. You are welcome here. I think it's Mandarin. Yeah, I think it's Mandarin too. But I'm not 100% certain. Oh, hello. That's very interesting. Ma Tung has raised an army with Ma Chao in it again. Alright. Lu Bu's got the south covered. So Guo Se is gonna encamp on the border to get some more replenishment. We need a reform. An extra administrator position may not be terrible, but 5% less corruption, maybe? Building upkeep, industry, commerce. Let's get mercantile regulation. Wow, slaughtered that. Mercantile regulation. If a merchant cannot be controlled, then what use is he to China? Excellent. Right, Mike, orders for Lu Bu, please.
打起精神来！
In between battles, Jiao Chan practices some archery using a bow from the archers. She's on the lookout for her own bow. Crush the rebellion!
迅速出击！
There's your rebellion, Mike. What would you like to do? Delegate. Brutal.
又赢了一次。
And what do you want to do with your prisoners, Mike? Ransom them.
放了这群废
Ransom it
物！
is. Wei An was killed in battle, and you know we don't have the food for that. Where do you want to go, Mike? You've still got plenty of movement left.
我一人便可横扫千军。
I'm going to be ending the stream a little bit earlier today, guys. So we're going to end after Mike's made his move here, because it's already spring, and I like to end in the spring. I think it's going to take us too long to get through another year, so... As soon as I know where Lu Bu is going, I'll see if I can find somewhere for you guys to raid-a-roo. Keep heading north towards Ma Tung. That way. Private upgrade, private workshop upgrade in Wudu. Very well, we shall get you some craftsman shacks in Wudu, Jiashu. Actually, let's retake Anding farmland. Okay, this way then. Confirm. And how far are you wanting to move? Like, full movement? Or... Confirming the move, yes. Full movement? Oh, by the way, now you can see the green bar at the bottom that tells you that your generals are healing. Lu Bu's actually practically full health. But Zhang Liao here, you can see he's got orange and then a bit of yellow. The yellow is what they're going to gain back in the next turn, like when the end turn button gets pressed. So Diao Chan's not quite full. Zhang Liao's not quite full. Lu Bu might as well be, but he's not fully there. The first FA, someone gifted me to your channel. It was Pyrox27. Pyrox has gifted very generously in the last few weeks. First FA, welcome to the channel. We are just about to be finishing our stream right now, but on our side of the border, actually full move. Okay, full move it is.
前进！
But yes, welcome to the Wolf Pack, as we call the subscribers here, First FA. Courtesy of Pyrox. We are going to pop a save because it is spring. Right. Let's go find a Raideroo target. Nobody else is playing Three Kingdoms, so we can't raid anybody doing that. We shall raid just Rick 420. We're going to raid Ricky from SRP. He's currently streaming some American Truck Sim. There's only a couple of people watching, so we'll go raid Ricky. Make some noise when you get in there. Make sure Ricky knows where the love is coming from. He may not even pay attention to the chat. Who knows? The last time we raided him, he just blanked the chat. But I'm sure he got there. I'm sure he saw it eventually. But have fun with Ricky, guys. I'll probably be back later tonight with some SRP at some point. And then maybe some SRP tomorrow. The next stream in the evening will be day 5 of Zhuo on Wednesday evening, 8 PM BST, which is British Standard, British Summertime, whatever the fuck it is. It should tell you in the thing underneath the stream what time it will be, and it should convert it to your time too. So feel free to check it out there. Thank you very much, Imatech, for dropping the copy pasta. Alright guys, have fun with Ricky. I'll see you soon. For the time being though, it's going to be Wardog out.
95 miles to go. Then we're gonna play some marbles on stream. Get ready for your marbles. The races will be